ready to play a little Euro Truck Simulator 2. I have been able to get into the One Truck Family event, which I am very happy about. I was able to take 2 loads. I took one from the first one from Amsterdam and the second one from Cologne, which are the only 2 cities on the list of the One Truck Family event that have cargo trailers to deliver. Like I said, I did the Amsterdam EK truck race and I did Cologne Team Reinhardt Racing. So I am on the quest to come up with open up some more of these cities so that I can possibly pick up more of those loads. So in order to do that, we will double check here. We're in Brussels, which obviously doesn't really get us a whole lot. Again, if we go back, sorry, let me just do this real quick. Most of these Prague, Mannheim, Stuttgart, Munich, Berlin, Bremen, Cologne, Bratislava, Frankfurt am Main, and Amsterdam. Most of these cities are in Germany. So I am in Brussels currently. I am here in Brussels, like I said. And so in order to try and open up some more, I kind of went through the freight market, and what I found from Brussels was a job to Liège, going from the Transinet, chemical sorbent, 9 tons, from Brussels to Liège, the Stokes and Liège. Okay, so we take that, right? Once we get to Liège, hopefully we'll be able to pick up a cargo from Liège to, let's say, Duisburg, Deutschland. So that we're finally getting back into Germany here. Once we get to Duisburg, okay, we can take a truck from Duisburg to Bremen. Bremen is on the list, and that will open up another possibility for another load. So we're going to be taking a couple of quick trips: Brussels to Liège, Liège to Duisburg, and then a longer trip to Bremen. So let's try to get on the road as quickly as we possibly can. Before we do this, I want to, let's go ahead and take that job. Freight market, we're going Brussels to, let's check external real quick. Brussels to, right? Luxembourg, Dover, Lille, France, Brussels. That's the same town. We're not looking for that. Yeah. So I think we're going freight market. We're going to go Liège, Brussels to Liège. It's not a very far journey. So we will set that as our GPS destination. We're going to go ahead and that drives me nuts. I don't know why it automatically starts every time I jump in the cab. Alright, so we're full on gas. We are fully rested. I'm gonna... Okay, we can go ahead and turn that on now. Where are we? Oh, we're at the gas station. That's right. We're at the gas station outside of Brussels. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and I want to turn this off. We're going to go, we're going to turn our lights on. We are going to turn off our emergency brake. We're going to back out of here. There seems to be a car over at the gas pumps. I think we, okay. Dude, really? Alright. Pulling out onto the road here. Although I can't really read the speedometer, so I may have to bring this back up. Here. Okay. Want us to get over. Oh. Get over a little bit more. 86 kilometers in a 90. Okay, we're up to 90. We hit our cruise control, making our way across. I think we gotta we're going back to Brussels, right? Well, we should be anyway. So we gotta pick up that load. This is untraveled road, so I have not been on this roadway yet, which makes me wonder if I'm going in the right direction. Because I think I'm supposed to be going to Brussels, ain't I? I had a load Brussels to Liège. That's what I set my GPS for. I keep drifting over to the right. I don't know why that is, but it's bothering me. Come on off the shoulder there. So, it is Saturday 2207, which means it is 10:07 at night. 2300 hours would be 11 o'clock. The 11 o'clock hour, 24 would be midnight. So, we are... Where are we? France? I think this is our first foray into France, isn't it? Our first foray into France. Very nice. Hello. If you've tuned in, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. We're going to be heading to Liège here in a minute. Uh-oh. I've received word that I tend to take turns far too quickly, so I need to get myself a little bit better under control. I have no load. I don't... 2 hours and 16 minutes. I need to pull up my map and see where I'm going, because this doesn't seem to be making much sense to me, you know? I'm, oh, sorry. Chasin. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining me this evening. Oops. Stop reading and start driving. Okay. Well, this is straight. This seems like a very roundabout way to go pick up this load. Okay. Okay. Lily. See, now this would be my destination, but I never picked up the load, so... No, this is Lille, France. We were supposed to pick up in Brussels and deliver to Liège. I've had problems twice now with the GPS. I don't know where it's taking me. I still got an hour and 46 minutes, which means I'm going to wind up doing a huge circle, I think, and winding up back in Brussels. At which point, more than likely, the load I was supposed to pick up is going to be gone. So I'm not sure what happened here. I'm going to have to take a look. Because this is a lot more driving around than I was going to do here. Oh, wrong button. This way. 62. I mean, 72 and a 60. For free roaming, alright. Got me some free roaming points. I'm speeding like a crazy man. Yeah, see, I did. I wound up having to go a big circle. I'm going to wind up back in Brussels, which took what should have been a relatively short trip and has made it much longer, that's for sure. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and try and blow by this guy here. Oop. Uh-oh. Single line. Should have made that decision earlier. And yes, I'm going to speed because this thing took me on a roundabout that I didn't need to go on. Should have been there a lot earlier than this. Doing 90 and a 60, that's not very good. Okay, whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. E-Acres. I have not picked up from E-Acres yet. So I'm looking forward to that. That's someplace I'd like to go. Let's see here. Vacant roadway down there. 17 minutes to our destination. We'll pick up our load and then we gotta head to Liège. I'm hoping it's still going to be there. We've taken an awful big roundabout to get there, so I'm not sure if it will be. Which will make me mad because they just plotted that whole thing out. What I need to do to open up some more of the racing runs. We went over it at the beginning of the broadcast, and like I say, and then we wind up having to make things up on the fly, so a little bit. I'm not sure if you can turn right on red. People always seem to be so surprised that you can do it in the US. Really? It's one of those priority road things, I bet. I'm supposed to give them the priority. Transinet in Brussels. We've been here before a couple times. Please be there. Transinet, nope, it's not there. Jeez, that's where we were supposed to go. So now what? Calais, Amsterdam. We've been to Amsterdam a couple times over too. Well, this tends to happen a lot in this game. You kind of start out and you go, okay, this is my plan, this is what I'm going to do. And then invariably you wind up having to come up with another plan because things don't work out the way you would like. So let's see what we can do here. Again, the goal is ultimately we want to pick up more loads for the one truck family event. So in order to do that, the only cities that I have open are Amsterdam and Cologne, and I've done those two. So I have to try and open up these other towns, most of them German, which means I have to go much further north than I currently am. So let's take a look. Freight market. We are currently in Brussels, Amsterdam, Calais is in France, Luxembourg, Liège. There's one to Liège, which is what we were hoping to do. That's an hour. We set the GPS. Let's go ahead and do that. I was just saying how I haven't picked up anything from E Acres. Well, here's my chance. And I think what messed me up was I was not in town. I was actually outside of town at a gas station off the freeway. I had filled up and rested up, and but I was too far out of town. And then being on the freeway, there was no way to kind of turn around very easily. So I wound up having to take this huge roundabout. That's the best I can see the traffic light. So Sangzi Sun 3821. Hi, how's it going? I appreciate you tuning in. Oh, it's from a green light. I can drive or I can read. I can't do both. I have not figured that out yet. Okay, so we're gonna head down here. We're gonna make a left at this light. Ah, jeez. I catch every light in Euro. Oh, a little heavy-footed with the brake. Okay, so we'll head to the E Acres. We'll pick up the cargo and we will head to Liège. So, and then once we're in Liège, we're looking for a load to Duisburg, Germany or Deutschland. And from there we can use that should be a pretty good launching point for getting to some of those other German cities that are more north and east, which is where I think a lot of these contracts for the one family event are. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of driving here. I'm gonna try not to go too long. Again, I don't want to do marathon sessions. I'm hoping if I can keep my broadcast to about half hour, 45 minutes, maybe an hour, that would be good. I think that would be enough. People don't want to sit through too much more watching somebody play a video game. There we go. So what's happening here at the EX? Thought this was like a farm. I have a Thrustmaster TMX. You got force feedback, so as we come around and we're kind of driving on this, this dirt road here, You're getting some of the action in the steering wheel. I don't know if you can hear that. If you're just joining me, I appreciate it. We're going to grab a tractor from the E-Acres in Brussels, and we're taking it to Stokes in Liège. We're going to take that job and shove it. No, I'm just kidding. It's an old joke. I think I make it once every broadcast because I lack originality. No points this round. Okay, here we go. There it is. Here we go. I think we're in. Yeah. Let's get back in the cab. We'll go ahead and put our emergency brake on. Put the truck in gear just to turn off the reverse warning. Step outside. Let's make sure everything's copacetic. We are pinned up. We got it. Alright. Let's go ahead and hit the T-bar and we will officially take possession of the load. There we go. Alright. We have lights. Everything's good. Let's go ahead and... Whoops. There we go. Lights are working. Back in the cab. We're going to take off. If you've tuned in, I appreciate it. Go ahead and drop me a line and I'll say thank you. Thank you kindly. And we're going to hit the parking brake and we will head on out of here. Thank you, E-Acres. We appreciate it. We're going to move on out. Alright, we're heading to Liège. This whole thing is about taking part in the One Truck Family event that SCS and World of Trucks has going on right now. I currently only have 2 cities open. I have Cologne and Amsterdam, and I've already made those deliveries. So if you're just joining me, I'm heading to Liège right now so that I could pick up a load that will take me to Duisburg, and then from Duisburg I can head out to points north and east in Germany, which are what a lot of those towns are. What am I looking for? I'm looking for Bremen specifically. I'm going to try and stay in my lane, I promise, as we go forward here. All right. Ooh, coming in a little hot, bro. All right, nobody. Well, it is 1:30 in the morning, so we should pretty much have the roads to ourselves for a while anyway. All right. I am using a Thrustmaster wheel and pedals. I enjoy it. It's got the force feedback, so you do get some of the roadway. You know, you can feel the road in the steering wheel, which is fun. Adds a little depth to the game. Going a little bit too fast. Pump those brakes. I am an American, as you can hear, so European street times are a little bit of an issue. I'm not... Oh, whoop. Came up in that a little quick. I have to do a bit better job. I think that's cool, the towing the other trucks. That's alright, let's go here. So I'm using my Thrustmaster TMX. I'm also using my mouse to try and look around. I still feel that that's probably the best option. I will try very hard not to make anybody seasick, because if you're not careful and you start swinging that mouse around too carelessly, it gets a little nauseating. So I'll try to be a little careful with it. I'm also using my keyboard, so doing this is kind of a multitasking extravaganza. I'm driving with my steering wheel, and the Thrustmaster TMX has about 13, I think it's 13 different buttons, and I've mapped many of the buttons, but I still haven't come to a final decision on how exactly I want to have it mapped out. Oop, oop, oop. Well, then you gotta get over, brother, because I'm coming in. I don't know. Do I need to signal for these drop-off lanes, or is it okay just to be in the drop-off lane? I don't have to signal. That's the question I have. All right. Here we go. So I think the truck limit will be 90, so we're going to stay there. All right. My engine seems like it's struggling a bit here. I'm not sure if I... Go. All right. Hopefully I didn't miss my turn. I don't think I had any turns, did I? Just as kind of... Alright, we're doing 90. Uh-oh, 70. Just drop down to 70. Pump the brake. I think I'm going to stay here because I am not going to be in the drop-off lane. I'm going to stay in this lane here. We're going to keep going along to Liege. I don't know if we'll do the next run or if we'll just... I saw the airplane in the clouds. Did you see? I don't know if you saw it, but it was up there. I might just set my GPS for it, and then I might even go pick it up and just hook it onto the rig, and then I'll call it. Because again, I don't want to be on all night here. Or maybe I do. Get of the trip done and call it a night, maybe, or because I think from Luge to Duisburg is not it's not a very long journey either, so maybe we could do that journey. I'll definitely have to take a look. Oop. Wow. I don't know if my linearity is up or what, but I seem to be just sort of ghosting in my lane here a little bit. Too much. I think I should have a little bit more stability in my lane, and it doesn't seem like I have it. Passing the airport here on the left. Oops. Sun's coming up ahead of us. Oh, can I hit do that? There we go. That way I don't have to worry about it. We've set our cruise control. I want to grab the mouse here, and there's the Liège airport. Got a bit of a curve here, so I don't want to crash. I'm going to need to get over. There we go. Alright, we're doing okay. Got a truck coming up here on the right hand side carrying some vehicles. We're gonna get over to the right now. Safe distance. Very cool. Alright. 18 minutes from our destination. It's making that noise like I'm riding on the shoulder, but I'm not. Uh-oh. 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 Slow it down. Slow it down. Kind of came up on me quick there. I wasn't prepared for that. One of my earlier broadcasts, I wound up flipping my truck. So these things kind of come up on you pretty quick, and then they turn relatively sharply. I think the U.S. I think they have a little bit more gentler curves on these. I have to get off. I mean, I have to get over. Don't do it. There's the airplane. I really like the airplanes. They have a lot of them in this area, again, because of the Liège airport. Oh, come on. 220 euros for that. And I was in my turn by the time that thing turned. Was still yellow. I was in my turn and it was still yellow. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Can't fight City Hall. Just ask Peter Brady. Peter Brady. I'm dating myself, but that's just because I'm a sparkling conversationalist. I got dad jokes for days, yo. There it is. 90 XP for that, which I will claim for myself. I always take a bad tact on my first run. Oh. All right, hold on. Hold on. All right, let's see here. Alright, let's see here. I think we're getting too far over on that other truck. I'm glad we haven't hit it, but I think we're getting pretty close. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Alright, I think we're good to go, right? Let's go ahead and put the parking brake on, put it in gear, and shut off the reverse warning sound. Let's take a step out, and now we're a little over here, but that's not terrible. A little kitty corner, probably not the straightest, but it's a little difficult with the tractor overhanging like that. I'll take it. I'll take it. We'll hit the T-bar and officially hand off this load. There we go. We got an excellent 3 hours 18 minutes, 300 experience points. Let's go, 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 go. Oh, come on, man. Really? All right, so the current company job offers Reims, Dusseldorf, and Lily. Dusseldorf is there. But that's not the one we wanted though, right? We wanted one to Duisburg. But let's take a step back and let's see what we can get in Dusseldorf. Maybe Dusseldorf is a better destination. We can take that one real quick and see where that leaves us. Alright, job market. Freight market. If we go Liege to Osnabrück. I have not been to Osnabrück. And because I haven't been there, I cannot look at what loads they have. Osnabrück is not one of the cities that we need to unlock. So, Dusseldorf. Alright, so what can we get from Dusseldorf? Groningen. That is also not one of them. Brussels. Osnabrück. That's all I got there. So I was looking for something from Liege to Duisburg. Maybe I should just rest for the night, huh? Take an 8-hour nap, get up and see what's new on the board. That might be the way to go. Yeah, we want to keep going. Like I say, we want to get to Bremen. That's one of them. Bremen is one of them. Berlin is one of them. So we want to get out there if we can. Not Dresden. Erfurt. We're talking about Frankfurt am Main. That's another one that we can get to. Mannheim is another one we need to get to. Stuttgart is one. Munich is one. So really, I mean, kind of out in this general direction. Prague is one. Salzburg? No, not Salzburg. So yeah, so we're still trying to get up there. So Jeez. So anything taking us back that way, that doesn't work. Netherlands, Rotterdam. There's the elusive Duisburg. But I can't go all the way to Rotterdam for that, can I? Because more than likely once I get there, we're going to get a bunch of Felixstowe, Great Britain, which I'm looking forward to actually taking the ferry across, but I'm not ready for that now. So let's go, let's take a look around Liège, the city of Liège. There is a discoverable over here. We can ride around the back side here, come back out, head down this way. There's no gas stations. Why are there no gas stations in these cities? Streetwood. Boy, that's a good question. This more than likely is going to be, see, here's the garage that's for sale. So this is probably going to be a recruitment center, but let's go check it out. We'll pull in here, get some rest, and then we'll figure out where we're gonna go from there, huh? All right, so we're gonna, no, I don't want to do that. I want to go this way. Boom. Boom. No. Boom. 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 Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to do just a little bit of free roaming. I hope you're okay with that. Things not working out, you got to make lemons out of lemonade, you know what I mean? Get back in the cab, turn off the parking brake. How we doing for gas? We're doing plenty. We're doing alright. We will need a little bit of sleep, but that's okay. We'll hunker down here in Liège for the night, and then we will, actually it's not the night, we'll wake up, it'll be daytime. Because it is 4:30 in the morning. I should have gone there. Thanks, dude. Okay, so here's Liège. Cruising by. This is the garage that's available for sale. There's the ITCC, which seems to be some kind of a mining or kind of a chemical situation. I'm not sure what's going on there, but there's the airplane. One of the greatest parts about the Liège, the town of Liège, is they got that great airport. Lots of airplanes taking off and landing. Don't do it, man. I've got to learn that yellow light means stop. In no uncertain terms again. I don't think I need to signal for that though. 57. Staying in Liège, we're just heading down this freeway a bit. We're gonna hop off and check out the rest of Liège. You have leveled up. You are now level 6 enthusiast. Thank you very much. Whoa. Heading into the city of Liège proper. No, this is, well, yeah, I guess so, because the other one was more industrial. This seems like it's got some high-rise buildings in it. Yeah, there it is, recruitment center. I don't know if I will. I don't know if I'll. I have discovered the recruitment center. Good, because I don't want to go into it. I just wasn't sure I would discover it from across the street. Sometimes it can be finicky. So this is Liege. If we go to 2. Yeah, I am going to need to get over. There's the motel. We'll come back to that in a minute. I'm going to be stuck because I cannot. Oh, you got me. That's okay. I screwed everything up here, officer. So I keep pulling down on the mouse as well. I don't want to do that. Alright, so what do we got over here? I'm going to go in there because I don't know what it is. This looks like a bus terminal, doesn't it? Yeah, looks like a bus terminal. Some graffiti going on over here. It's definitely not the good time. So yeah, you come in here, you wait for your bus. Oh, that looks like that window's broken. You know what? Kids are kids there. Vandals are vandals. Bus stops are kind of empty. Most of the time, especially in the evenings, people aren't. Whoop. People aren't out there, so kids will get up to no good. What kind of junk was that, man? Okay. We got a service station over here. I didn't go into it, so I didn't discover it. That's the stuff that drives me nuts. I am not doing well here. Okay, so we're going to head back to town here. We're going to go to the motel. We're going to park. We'll get some rest, and we'll see what the job board looks like when we get up. Got the green. I'll take it. Here's the hotel we'll be staying at here in Liege, the beautiful city of Liege. So I'm wondering where that airport is, because I'm wondering if I could... Ooch. Those are some major bumps. Back in. Take a quick gander. That's not very good. There it is. Boom. Parking brake. We're going to stop the engine. Oh wait, put this in gear. Turn that thing off. Alright. Get some rest. 14:10. So 12 would be noon. 13 would be 1. 14 is 2 o'clock, so it's 2:10 in the afternoon. It's a beautiful day. We'll take a quick jump out here. Look at that. Beautiful day. Picnic area. Got some. Look at the sky. Beautiful. Beautiful sky. Okay. Let's take a quick gander at the job board, shall we? See what we got. New upgrades available. I got a DAF. Door handles, a new engine. That'd be nice. 2 new engines. I got a 435. Iveco. Mod. 400 horse. Mercedes 449. Wow. Okay. More power. 410. 600 horse in the Volvo. 500, 540. Very nice. New upgrades available for your trucks. Your trailers, I mean. Very cool. Enjoy it. I think I'm going this one. Paint track to success. Okay. So there's that. Skill points. We're going eco driving. Up. Cool. Alright. Job market. Freight market. Liege. Dover. Rotterdam. Osnabrück. Rotterdam. Duisburg, there it is. Truck batteries. Duisburg, low bed semi-trailers. Metz. Both are going to LKW. Lily, Reims, Dusseldorf, Luxembourg, Cologne, Liege. I think I'm going to go with this one, the ITCC. Because I haven't pulled that yet, and I haven't driven for ITCC yet. I've driven for both, I think, Stokes and LKW, so I'm leaning towards that one. Where's the the ITCC is back over here. Okay. All right, well, let's take a look. That job is available until for 2 hours 15 minutes. I definitely can get that. Alright, so if you bear with me for just a little bit longer, we'll attach to the load, and then I will call it an evening. And I will thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. If you liked what you saw, I hope you hit the like button. I hope you hit the subscribe, and come back and join me again on future broadcasts. I do Euro Truck Sim. I do American Truck Sim. I'm a little bit more comfortable and competent, I think, on the American Truck Sim than I am the Euro Truck. I'm still trying to learn European street signs and whatnot. So, I got a ways to go. I definitely do. But we're going along, and we'll do it together. We can figure it out. Try to keep ourselves. There's the airplane there. We're going to have to pass. Oh, I'm doing 57 again. I really, I find that I have to rely on the cruise control a lot more in Euro Truck, because it's so easy. It's so difficult to kind of tune in. You know, you're either going way too fast or you're going way too slow. But I find I'm never. If I can get myself close enough, just hit the cruise control and let the truck do it itself. Otherwise, it's nothing but a hassle. Oh, what was that? That's the other thing. There seems to be a lot of phantom lumps and bumps on the road that I'm not. Am I just not seeing them, or I'm gonna have to come back and check that because that was a huge bump, wasn't it? Didn't you? I mean, I'm pretty sure Keep your eyes on the road here. So I'm not sure if that's just me, if that's the roadway, I'm not. Okay. Nope, not this one. Riding down this way. This is one of the multiple entryways here. The ITCC. Alright, we're moving in this way. How's it going, Jimmy? Everything going good? Alright, let's hit it up. Freight market. We're looking for a trip to Duisburg. There she is. Boom. Taking a look around here. There's my load. Love it when a plan comes together. Okay. Load of flatbeds. I might have done ATCC before, because I did wall panels, and the pickup looked a lot like this. Not that I'm saying it was this exact ITCC, but I was under the impression that I hadn't driven them yet, but I'm starting to second guess myself. Maybe I did. Alright. In the cab. Parking brake. Backup siren off. Step outside and take a look. These are used. Well used. Okay. Everything looks like it's in good condition. Looks like we're a little to the side, actually. So let's hit the T-bar for possession of it. 3 hours, 54 minutes of game time to take this to Duisburg. Take a quick gander at the map. The digger's better, earn a lot of money and bring money to bank. Yeah, that's true. That's true, but I'm trying, and I am going to have to worry about money soon, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to put myself in a position where I can do a couple more of these. I've only been able to do 2, but that's because I only have Cologne and Amsterdam open, so I'm trying to get to some of these other towns. So the trip then from Liège to Duisburg, and then I'm going to take Duisburg to Bremen, which will allow me to do another one of the one truck family deals. So you tell me, should I go ahead and do this run to Duisburg, or should I do it on another day? How long have I been on? I don't want to bore people. I think what I'll do is I think I may just call it a night. I think we'll do that. And then tomorrow or the next day I'll pick this up and head up to Duisburg, and then from there, hopefully to Bremen. Osnabrück, Hanover, Frankfurt on Main. This is another one of those ones that you can open up. That's another one. Mannheim is another one that I could open up. So yeah, so I think I'm going to, it is 1 o'clock my time. Yeah, so it's late. I gotta go to bed. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it, and hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you did, like I said, go ahead and give me a like, give me a follow. I'd appreciate anything. I hope to see you next time, my friend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.